Imagine walking into the NFL Draft in front of 50,000 people, grabbing the microphone and announcing a fake pick. That's exactly what one guy did. In the NFL, they banned him for life. But here's the part nobody's talking about. After the ban, he gained 500,000 new subscribers in 48 hours. This is the story of Fred Beyer. And honestly, I don't know if he's an idiot or a genius. Okay, so before I tell you how he pulled this off, and trust me, the details are absolutely insane, you need to understand why. Because this wasn't just some random guy who woke up one morning and said, yeah, I'm gonna crash the NFL draft today. No, this started with a beef, a very specific beef, with a very specific NFL legend. His name, Le'Veon Bell. And 4 months before the draft, Le'Veon Bell did something that Fred Beyer simply could not let go of. He ducked him in a 1v1. Now look, I know what you're thinking, bro, it's just a 1v1, chill. But for Fred Beyer, that was personal. That was a declaration of war. And Fred decided if Le'Veon won't come to him, he'll bring the smoke to Le'Veon City. So who even is Fred Beyer? He's a 24-year-old YouTuber, 2 million subscribers, known for pulling crazy stunts and sports content. Not some nobody, not some troll in a basement. This guy has a real audience, real cameras, real production, and when he decides to do something, he goes all in. So after Le'Veon ducked the 1v1, Fred starts cooking up a plan. Not just any plan. He decides he's going to crash the 2026 NFL Draft in Pittsburgh, one of the most secure sports events in America, and announce a fake pick on the live broadcast stage. His words, Le'Veon has ducked this smoke for too long. I knew something had to be done that he simply could not ignore. Prank his own city. Now at this point, most of us would have said, okay, that's a fun idea, and then gone back to watching Netflix. But Fred started preparing. Step 1, the disguise. Fred knew he had 2 million subscribers. People recognize him, so he grew out his beard, put on 9.5 pounds, changed his entire look. Step 2, the credential. You can't just walk into the NFL draft. There's security, there's checkpoints. You need a credential badge. So Fred went to Staples. He made a fake credential at Staples, the office supply store, to get into the NFL draft. I cannot make this up. Step 3, the entrance. He didn't go through the main entrance like a normal person. He found the staff entrance, walked in like he belonged there, and it worked. Nobody stopped him. Nobody questioned him. He was in. Now here's where it gets real. The Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock for the 67th overall pick. 3rd round, live on TV. Fred is backstage, heart probably pounding, cameras everywhere, NFL staff everywhere, and he just starts walking toward the stage, up the stairs, onto the platform, in front of 50,000 people, and Cam Hayward, the legendary Steelers defensive end, is literally standing right there on stage. Fred grabs the moment and announces,
with the 67th pick, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Luke Maxwell! Luke Maxwell! Luke Maxwell! Wait, Daddy, no!
The Pittsburgh Steelers select Luke Maxwell. Completely fake, completely made up. The crowd is confused. The staff is confused. Everyone is looking at each other like, who is this guy? Slow down, let it breathe, maximum drama. And then reality hits. Security rushes the stage. Fred gets grabbed, escorted backstage. NFL reps surround him immediately. They start asking questions. He gives them a fake name. That's when they called the police. Now Fred is backstage, surrounded by NFL officials, cops showing up, and he's holding this moment, knowing his camera crew caught every single second of it. The NFL reps hand him a document, a ban letter, banned indefinitely from all NFL events, for life. And Fred reads the letter out loud.
Here, I'm gonna read it before I sign it. No, go ahead.
As a consequence for your actions, you are hereby officially notified you are indefinitely banned from any NFL game or event. Oh my God.
We sincerely hope that you will take this opportunity to reflect on your actions. He's reading his own ban letter on camera, smiling. But here's the moment that broke the internet. As the cops are escorting him out of the building, one of the officers leans over and says, "Hey, can I get a photo?"
Because I'm the one giving you a ticket. I'm getting a photo. Oh my God, 1000%.
The cop who just kicked him out wanted a selfie with Fred Beyer, the guy who just got banned from the NFL for life. If that's not a sign that you've made it, I don't know what is. Aftermath plus twist. So Fred goes home, edits the footage, uploads a 19-minute video titled "Trolling the NFL Draft," and the internet loses its mind. Within 48 hours, 500,000 new subscribers. The NFL ban letter? People are printing it out as a meme. Cam Hayward even got asked about it. His response? Should I have tackled him? Fred's response to that? I want to DM him. Here's the wild part though. Fred got banned from the NFL, but the NFL essentially gave him the best marketing campaign of his career. You literally cannot buy that kind of attention. The video is trending. The clips are everywhere. Every sports outlet is covering it. And Le'Veon Bell, the whole reason this started, still hasn't responded, which honestly might be the funniest part of this entire story. Opinion/takeaway. This is where you shine. Okay, here's my honest take. The NFL is going to act outraged about this. They're going to talk about security breaches and the integrity of the draft process. And yeah, sure, fine, but let's be real for a second. This guy walked into one of the most watched sports events of the year with a fake badge from Staples. That's not a Fred Beyer problem. That's an NFL security problem. And the fact that they banned him for life instead of just laughing it off, that tells me the NFL is way more worried about their image than their actual security. Because if a 24-year-old YouTuber can walk onto your stage with a Staples badge, imagine what someone with actual bad intentions could do. Fred Beyer exposed a real vulnerability and got banned for it. Is what he did smart? Probably not. Was it illegal? Debatable. Was it the most entertaining thing to happen at an NFL draft in years? Absolutely yes. And honestly, I think the NFL secretly knows that. So here's what I want to know from you. Was Fred Beyer a genius or just an idiot who got lucky? Drop it in the comments. I'm reading every single one. And if you want the next story, because trust me, the Arvell Reese story is somehow even more unbelievable than this, hit subscribe, turn on notifications. I'll see you in the next one.